Hello Internet! I'm Elliot the Purple-Haired Doofus and welcome back to The Drawing of the Three by Stephen King. Today we're finishing up the story, The Lady of the Shadows. I hope you read up to that point because I do not want to ruin anything for you. Unfortunately, this is going to be a very short video. Not a whole lot happens. In our last video, the gunslinger had just dragged Odetta through the door and they had stopped Eddie from stabbing the gunslinger in the throat. But this chapter is not without their hardships. You see, Odetta has switched personalities. Now, she's just Detta. And Detta is a mean son of a bitch, okay? She's spurting all kinds of profanity that I'm not even going to try and attempt. And Odetta tries to kill Eddie a few times, and Roland stops her, to her screaming a whole bunch of obscenities that I'm not going to try and attempt. Because no, me saying those words is a bad thing, okay? Not gonna happen. They eventually have to tie her to her wheelchair, and Roland and Eddie walk away to get water, kill lobstrosities to eat, and while they're on their little trek, they discuss Odetta's split personalities. And Eddie has to tell Roland exactly what a shrink is. And he says, I think she's a schizophrenic. And Roland's like, a schizo what? And Eddie says, I think she has multiple personalities. And Roland says, that would explain what I felt when I went into her head. I felt something immediately fighting me. I felt something immediately trying to get me right back out. Because as soon as I was in there and I was dragging her back through the doorway, it's like she had realized who she was. So now, Odetta and Detta know about each other. Because before, they did not. While they're hunting lobstrosities, they run out of bullets. So they have to start thwacking them on the head with giant rocks. And Eddie finds out that Roland is still sick. The sickness is still running up his arm. He has to find a way to get medicine so that Roland isn't sick anymore. And Roland keeps on insisting that he's fine, don't worry about it, just keep on doing what you're doing. They're walking towards the tower or the third door, and Detta is making it increasingly difficult for them. She is tipping her wheelchair over on purpose so that they have to spend a good amount of time getting her back up because it's a wheelchair from the 1960s that weighs a ton. As they're walking along, Roland collapses from his sickness, and that is where our section ends. You see, I told you, it was a short one today. I apologize. I thought more would happen. My question to you is, have you ever been so sick that you have actually had to be dragged off? The question that I had last video was, if you had woken up in a brand new world and you had no idea how you got there, how exactly would you handle it? I'd probably handle it very, very badly, because I wouldn't have all of the comfy amenities that I have now. I wouldn't have electricity, I wouldn't have internet, I wouldn't have friends. I don't have friends now. What am I talking about? It would just be a giant mess. Do not forget that the next book that I'll be reading is Sacre Bleu by Christopher Moore. Go out and grab it by any legal means necessary. Borrow it from a friend, borrow it from a library, buy it at a bookstore, buy it on a Kindle. I don't care what you do as long as it's legal and you read it before I ruin it for you. I've been Elliot the Purple-Haired Doofus reminding you to watch your pajamas. And I will see you all in the next chapters of The Drawing of the Three by Stephen King. Toodles!